Hi, you guys. I'm popping on for a real quick video. It's not going to be long today, but I thought I would address the topic of why other men call men simps who take care of their women. Um, because they can't do it. And another thing is, like, if that same man met that man that he called simp in person, he wouldn't be calling him simp. He'd be calling him boss, manager, sir. How are y'all doing? So yeah, they can call men simp online, but when they address them in person, it's Mr., Sir, boss, manager, um, owner, CEO, um, doctor. You know, this is why they can't call them that in person. Okay, so that is why. So whenever someone calls, oh, you must be messing with a simp. Oh, da 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 da. Here's your comeback. Oh, you mean Doctor such and such? Oh, you mean Mr. such and such, director of such and such? Oh, okay. You mean such and such on the board of such and such? Oh, you mean Mr. such and such, CEO of such and such? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you mean such and such PhD? Oh, okay. Simp. Oh, because most of the people that are upset is because they can't do it, you know um and I'm gonna really start breaking down people's insults, because you can learn a lot from people's insults. You can learn a lot about their insecurities, and a lot about their character, and a lot about how they really feel about you. Okay. So if you run into someone and they're upset and they call whoever you're dating a simp or whatever, just understand that what it translates into is, I can't afford you, so I'm going to hate on the man who can. Okay, and call him a simp because I can't do what he does. Okay, a lot of people will laugh because all these words and terms and things have been invented by men to belittle the power of women and the men who have the power to get the type of woman they want. So, of course, they're going to make up words that mean something negative or anything like that. But you have to understand why. You know, it helps them sleep at night. It helps them sleep at night, and it helps them feel good about their position in life, because you can't go to sleep at night comfortably knowing you can't get the type of woman you want. You don't have what women want, and you'll never be able to support fully another person and have them respect you as they do this other person who you're calling sent. So you just get mad and call everybody names and go to sleep and suck your thumb. Okay, that's what they do. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, whatever. He's whatever, whatever. But when you address him in person and in public, you will address him as Mr., Sir, Director of such and such and such and such, like everybody else. Okay. Thank you. Everyone's commenting on my makeup. This is Fenty, Rihanna's new line. Okay. Um, so guys, stop using that word. It makes you look broke, like you can't afford to even take somebody out to dinner. Ladies, I don't think you use it as much, but if you are using it, stop using it. Because I'm saying, these insults showing lots of insecurities. Another thing, you know, a lot of people say you're supposed to be equal and bring this and that to the table, and this and that, blah 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 blah. I shouldn't have to take care of a grown woman, blah 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 blah. And you know, but I feel like Yeah, if they're your same exact age and they're putting up with you, and I'm gonna say it, women have to put up with men their same age. It's not mutual. Like mentally, women are 10 years more mature in their mind than men are. So for her to put up with a man her own age is like putting up with someone 10 years younger than her. That's why I would never date someone close to my age. And if I did, it was very short lived because I felt like a parent. So if if you're lucky enough, guys, to get a woman close to your own age, mature, be the most mature person you can be. You know why? Because she already thinks you're a child. Um, you know, so don't act like one. Don't you know? Don't complain like one. At least try to man up if you're dating someone your own age, because women tend to go older because they don't want to deal with another child or a child period in a grown man. So if you're going to date women your own age, level up and at least act older, have better responsibility and better priorities like someone 10 years older or than yourself. Okay. um so another thing is, I'm very thankful and appreciative of my husband and everything he does for me, because I know that's very rare, especially these days. So I'm very appreciative. And I always talk about him. And, women and men get mad because, oh, well, the only reason he's doing that for her is this, and that, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Okay. But if you're so much better than me, how come you can't get someone to do that for you? You know what I'm saying? So, when you start hurling insults and comments and stuff, it's just showing your own insecurity. Why are you mad at me? Because I can do something, but you're supposed to be better than me. If you can't do it, then are you really better? you know? So, yeah, are you really better if you can't do it? If you're going to fix your mouth to talk about somebody, at least you need to be better. Okay? So, and a lot of this has to do with low self esteem in other people. Like, if you have low self esteem, instead of fixing yourself, you pick out what's wrong with everyone else because you are too afraid to look in the mirror and do that to yourself and improve. Okay. So, for people like that, go look in the mirror and do it to yourself and fix those improvements so you don't have to be mad. Okay. That's why I say, I don't get mad at people because I understand why they're doing things. And this is how you can control your emotions, ladies. Instead of getting mad at your man or at whoever, ask yourself, why are they doing this? Think about it. Are they hurt? Are they trying to hurt me because I hurt them? Are they insecure? Okay. Do they have low self esteem? Okay. Now you're not going to get as emotional because you understand why they're doing it. You're not taking it personally. Okay. You don't ever take stuff personally. You try to understand why they're doing it first. And then if you understand why they're doing it, you can make a better decision on how you're going to react. Okay. Because you shouldn't just react, you should think first. Okay. So whenever someone does something wrong to me, I sit and say, why would they do that to me? Is it because they're jealous? Is it because they can't have what I have? Is it because, I make them feel less than what they are? Okay. Well, I guess I would be mad too. So I don't take it personally. I'm like, yeah, I'll be mad at me too. And a lot of people would say, oh, that's conceited, da da da. But it's still true. Oh, she might not agree with my morals because that's not how she was raised. Even though her morals aren't working for her, she's still sticking to them. She's still repeating something that's not working. So maybe she's just insane. When you repeat something over and over and over and get the same result and you expect different results, but you keep doing the same thing over and over, that's one of the definitions of insanity. So I have to chalk it up to mental illness. And I don't react. I ask myself, why are you doing this? And then I break it down. So that's another way to control emotions around people who are always, at you. How can I get a man to improve without telling him off? You can't. You got to tell him off. Or date somebody better and tell him, look, it's not happening. You know, if you're afraid to tell someone off, then if you're afraid to tell someone off, you don't need to be with them. Okay? If you like, I will tell them off in a second. Mm-hmm. Can you break up to make a man propose to you? Okay, here's the deal with that. If he likes you more, yes. If you like him more, no. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay? This is why I always tell y'all, okay, if y'all have read The Art of Seduction, y'all would understand how to pick the people that you end up with. How to pick your victim is what they call it. How do you pick your victim? You don't pick someone who's going to be a challenge or too much work. You pick someone that is going to be easy, put it in your hand, and you're able to call the shots. Okay? Why are you chasing men who, a lot of women are chasing men who don't even want them. A lot of women are chasing men who know that these men are not attracted to you. Okay. And you are doing this to yourselves. You're aiming in the wrong direction. You know, a lot of women would be like, well, I just want this type of man to like me and da 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 da. Get in where you fit in. Okay. If this type of man don't like you, then stop looking for him. Go to the type of man that worships you. I keep telling y'all this. Y'all keep going back to the men who bash you online, talk trash about you, but you still keep going over there. You know, there are certain types of women that men find attractive in a certain race. They've been programmed by media, by society, by cultural, means, and this is what they find attractive. If you keep chasing after them and they have told you, look, I don't like this type of person, that is your fault. If this person over here admires you, likes you, worships you over here, but you're not looking at him because you're too bent on this, you're losing out on the type of person who will give you whatever you want. Okay. If you ignore this, you're going to keep running in a circle and keep getting left, abused, and used. And I'm telling y'all this because y'all know it's true. Y'all can be mad, y'all can say whatever you need to say, but the truth is, be an opportunist. Don't try to do what you think you're supposed to do. If you want the lifestyle that you want, be an opportunist. Okay? Keep your options open, be an opportunist, go where you are wanted and admired and worshiped. That's where you go. Okay? You don't go where you're not wanted. You go where you're worshiped. This is common sense. Okay? And it doesn't matter what you look like. There is men who will worship you in all walks of life. You know what I'm saying? So find the people who want to worship you. That is how you find someone. You don't chase behind the people that are talking trash about you. That's retarded. Okay? Yes, I use the word because it's mental. Something is mentally wrong with you. So, for example, a lot of people talk trash. Oh, she only has what she has because she's like mixed or have lighter skin, and her husband is like color struck and da da da. He likes lights. Of course, that's how he was conditioned. You think I'm gonna go after some pretty boy who look better than me? No, I'm gonna go after somebody who's gonna worship me. I don't care what color he is. Okay. So if you know this in the back, you know this already, you got it down, you know everything. You know everything about colorism. If you know this, why you keep going to the guys that are programmed not to think you're beautiful? Why won't you go to someone who worships you and thinks you're beautiful? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go to somebody who thinks I'm ugly. If I were to go, okay, let's look at me. If I were Indian or Mexican, I would be considered dark. Okay, and the top of the line men or the men who were all about something or the men that were most desirable would not want me. Okay, do you think I'm gonna go chase after them if I'm oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna be like I know over here and over this on this part of the world, these men will worship me. So this is where I'm going. You know, I know on this part of town or this type of man is gonna worship me. So that's what I'm going for. I'm not gonna go where I'm not wanted. Period. Point blank. Okay. So gotta think about it. Don't get mad because you can't have what you think you want because you don't even want it because they're not gonna treat you right. You think you want it. But then when you get into it, you're going to be like, wait a minute, I'm doing all the work. Why? Because you're not his type. He don't want you, but he took you because you were begging and he saw an opportunity. Okay? So stop being someone's opportunity and find an opportunity and find someone to worship. Okay? A lot of guys are like, uh, a lot of people were saying, oh, how come, sometimes and when things happen in the media, a certain type of woman becomes trendy. Like right now, black women are trendy with Middle Eastern men because of Janet Jackson and Rihanna. So now you see a higher interest rate in black women by Arab men. So don't buy too much into that. You know, they just want to see what it's like. They want to see what it's like. Oh, this billionaire got with Janet Jackson. Oh, this other billionaire is dating Rihanna. Oh, let me see what it's like. Oh, let me go see what this is going on. So don't get too caught up. Just remember, they're trying to see if what's going on. But there's truly people that will worship any type of woman, you know, period. You just got to go find them. You know, there are men what they call chubby chasers. If you big, they got men out there who will worship you because you fat and got cellulite and jiggle. There are men out there who will worship every inch of your fat body. Okay, believe me. So go and look for them. Okay, if you are being rejected because of your size, go find somebody that likes you for your size. Unless you want to lose the weight and do this and do that, but you don't have to wait. You can go, be worshipped over here until you decide to do what you need to do. So there's no reason why anybody should be mad or lacking. They just keep running in the wrong direction. Yeah. I don't know, like, how do color struck men treat their chocolate daughters? Chocolate daughters. A lot of the times they see themselves in them. They see themselves in them. If they're dark, because I know James really is like close to Layla. That's his spitting image almost. So he sees himself in her. Okay. Um, that's how they treat them fine. I don't know. Like, unless they're self-hating, then I don't know. But according to my family, nothing. Everybody gets treated great around here. They get anything they want. He gets up early on Fridays to take her to school an hour early to her choir practice every Friday. Always buying her stuff. Like, treats her like a princess. I don't know. So, you know what they say. Okay, you should create your own matchmaking website. Oh no. What? I need someone to chubby. My, I read some of these. I gotta go in a second, but this I just came up real quick to tell y'all this because a lot of y'all are getting mad because y'all are chasing the same type of man that the person next to you is chasing, but that type of man does not, you know, is not interested in you. Okay, and and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest to save you time. Okay, I'm trying to save time. I'm trying to get people to the next level before they get too old. I'm trying to help y'all. So stop wasting time on stuff that you already know in the back of your head and just won't accept. Okay. Um, it's true. It's true. You know, and I feel like people know this. They just don't want to accept it. And I don't know why. You can't change it. You just have to. You can't get mad at it because that's not going to help you. You can't change them. You can't hate on everybody because you can't get, something. You just got to go find it in another place. Okay? How you doing? So don't get mad. Don't get mad. I have seen this since I was a child. You know, it is what it is. Okay? It's the same in every other country with brown people. In India, it's the same. In Mexico, it's the same. In Brazil, it's the same. Okay? In every country where there's colorism, it's the same. So stop acting like it's just here. It's everywhere. Get in where you fit in because some old rich white man is sitting up somewhere in New York who would love a um, dark skin, brown, thick Brazilian girl, while somebody else is over here looking for someone light with these type of features and stuff like that in their own country. And they don't know what's popping over here, you know. So you got to think, get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. So if I want to be worshipped, I'm not going to go somewhere where they don't like women that look like me. I'm not. I'm going somewhere where they worship women like me. That's where I'm going. Okay. So that's where a lot of women need to be going instead of trying to force yourself on someone who just it's not into you. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Because a lot of women get mad at me because they like, oh, you don't talk about this and you don't talk about that. I just did. Okay, and I already knew the answers in the back of your mind. I don't know why you playing. this it might not be morally right. It might not be ethically conscious, but it is what it already is and what it's gonna be and what it's been. What you gonna do? Right? Where do they worship light skinned, skinny, 53-year-old Latinas? Girl, old men look, any old men worship anything. Just go find old man. Um, an old man of any race, child. My friend is a beautiful dark skinned woman. She said in Hawaii, the men fall over her. All over. Ooh, the men in Hawaii is nice looking shoes. I went to Hawaii and I was like, but they were all too short. Some of them were Samoan, you could tell, and they were tall. They thought I was from Hawaii. I'm like, I wish I was there. But they're beautiful in Hawaii. The men are beautiful and they like variety. They like variety. So Islander, I like islands and things like that. Very open minded when it comes to women who don't look like all the women there. It's different. So that's what they like. Hmm. A lot of women have been duped into thinking, oh, if I don't marry my own race of man, I'm betraying or something like that. But then your own race of man don't want to marry you unless they get to mistreat you. So what's more important? If you dark anyway, your kid gonna be black anyway. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Um. Oh, I want to have all black children. I don't want to, have children and you know, wipe out all my DNA and ancestry and blah 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 blah. But you dark. Okay, so if you make a child with someone light or a white person or a Latino person, they're gonna still be brown. They're gonna be like The Weeknd. They're gonna be like me. Okay, they're gonna be like Rihanna. They're still considered pretty much black. So you're not selling out, and then most likely your mixed children are gonna marry black because that's what's gonna worship them. Okay, and then it goes back. Then you have some black kids with 1/4. Then they're probably gonna go marry somebody else, a little lighter, mixed, different race, but they're still gonna be black. And then they're gonna go right back over here because they're gonna feel, it's the cycle keeps going like this. It goes from here to here to here to here. That's how it goes. Okay? Believe me, I know. Okay, so that would be like, okay, so I'm half Latina and I'm half black. I didn't go and marry a Latino. I didn't marry a white guy. I didn't marry none of that. I married a black man with dark skin because that's what worshipped me. Okay, I got in where I fit in. That's it. I wasn't trying to be politically correct. I just got in where I fit in. What time is it? Okay. So, excuse me for being an opportunist. My mom, shoot, her husband is, she didn't have many races. You know what I'm saying? She got in where she fit in. So, make sure if you're chasing, or you should even be chasing, if you're chasing anything, that should be an indicator that you need to turn around and go in the opposite direction and let something chase you. Okay? Um, because a lot of women were hating and secretly behind people's backs and saying this and this and that from that old lipstick alley thing and from like gossip or whatever and in the comments and stuff like that and all the haters and people, they keep saying this stuff because they don't want to open their options. They don't want to open up their options. They think, well, you should like me because I have a master's degree, I speak proper English, I'm clean, I'm this, I'm that, I have proper etiquette. That's not what they're looking for though. You know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in. Somebody else will love that over here, and but you still over here. Mm-hmm. Right? So and the thing about it is if you're hung up on race and you're trying to date for lifestyle, you're gonna have to get that out your mind. Okay. Now, if you are just adamant about it and look, I am not gonna, it's too different, I can't, da da da, then find someone who actually in your race that worships you. They might not be as attractive as what you're attracted to, but find someone in your race that you like, that you can deal with, who worships you as well. If you are just having trouble, there are older guys, bigger guys who would take any chick of any color, any race, any time, any place, but and they will worship you. What do you value more? Being given a great lifestyle, being worshiped, or being with someone you only find attractive in the relationship, but yet they're not feeling the same way about you. For me, I'm going where the best opportunity is. It's just like a job. Oh, this job is close to home. It's nice. It's the building is beautiful. the this and is nice, blah 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 blah. Or am I gonna have to move over here and get an office in a nice building overlooking the city with my nameplate on it, relocation fees, home, blah, blah, blah. I'm going over here. I don't care about this stupid place down the street that I can walk to that I'm making minimum wage at. I'm going where the opportunity is, okay? And this is how a lot of you women look to me who can't get it through their mind that once you get married and once you settle down, you are there for a long time. So think about this. You're there for a long time. You got to enjoy your environment, enjoy your lifestyle, enjoy the amenities that come with it, enjoy the person worshiping you, enjoy your time off, enjoy your option to work or not to work, or you're going to be over here slaving away for minimum wage for the rest of your life just because you like, you know, the look of the building and it's close to your house and then they end up firing you anyway after 20 years because they're not loyal. Their company is don't care. They just hire somebody else. Okay, so think about this. Be smart. Don't just let the internet and fake conscious movements make or break your lifestyle. Don't let them push you right back into poverty. You know, get in where you fit in. That's what everyone should be doing. Get in where they fit in. Because in the future, it's not going to be about race. It's going to be about money. It's going to be about class. It's going to be about money because everybody's going to mix up anyway. Everybody's going to be tan and brown. How much money you got? Okay. How much money do you have? Did you marry up? Or are you still over here struggling? Okay. hmm What if someone says, should I keep a trust fund a secret? Why would you tell anybody? I mean, what would it benefit you? They're just not gonna give you as much because they think you already got something. So why would you tell somebody? Just tell them you get a crazy check. Oh, I don't work. I'm crazy. I have disability. hmm You women should take her advice. She's not lying to you. Oh, who's that? Is that a guy? Someone says black men earn less. So if you're looking for a come up, it's crazy to target them. Well, so for example, if I had married someone of a different race, of course they would make more money. Yeah, maybe. But like I said, I went with what worshiped me and what could take care of me and what I could thrive. So, um, like I said, I have a friend who's dark, 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 and she married a white guy. Her house is bigger than mine. She drives nicer cars than me, and she's worshipped. Okay, she's dark skinned. She went in where she fit in. Okay, so it is what it is. It's not that I think I'm better than you. It's not that, oh, I know I could get any guy as long as he's dark. It's not about that. It's about opportunity. Okay? It's like, okay, they approach me. I see, I can get what I can get out of them. Okay, let's go. I'll work with you. hmm This is going to work because you like me more than I like you. You spending money. You're going to give me what I want. You're going to give me the lifestyle I want. Okay, let's do this. Okay? Um, I don't have to chase behind him. I don't have to worry about, what he's gonna do if he's gonna leave for somebody else that he really likes. No, because I am what he really likes. So why not just find the person or the type of person that really wants you instead of worrying about everything else? Stop focusing on that. You're wasting your time, wasting a lot of time. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. This was just a quick short pop in video. Probably not really short, but hey. Gotta go. I guess I'll go downstairs with y'all. Someone asked me if they should get breast implants at 18. Well, you probably not finished growing yet. Wait till at least you're past 21 and see what happens. Because sometimes, them little them little booby women, after they pop out a kid, they have huge boobs. Okay, then plus implants. Now you're gonna have giant boobs. I would wait unless you have like a cup. If you had an A cup, then get some small ones. Don't go super big, because then they'll look fake, and you know you're not even done growing at 18. So I really wouldn't recommend getting something big. Oh, I didn't need no breast implant. Shoot, my sister had to get a reduction after she had kids. It blew up. Okay. Oh, gotta go pick up the children. Okay. Anyways. Damn, missed it. Yeah, I was only on for a short time. Would I come back later? Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I'll try. But y'all remember what I said, okay? And it's all in love. I'm not trying to be a hater. I ain't got no reason to hate. Okay. Gotta watch my step before I fall this long. Bye, James. I don't know if I'm taking them to the movies or not, but I'll text you. Huh? All right. What? You know I'm live, right? You know I'm live, right?
I hope so. I hope the truth be told. And the truth was told.
Well, you gotta say it louder because I know they didn't hear it.
No, I'm not saying that. If you get it, you don't get it the first time, it's not going to be an opportunity to fly.
If you don't keep paying these bills, what?
If you don't keep paying these bills, I'm leaving.
I know that's right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you paying the bills, James. Bye. Oh, it's so dark. I told you. Man, this garage is loud. Y'all didn't know I was live. Anyways. Well, I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. I might be back on later if I get home early.